it is time to set off on my journey to Ehime from Oita. And I have already made a terrible decision. I looked at the time and get the ferry from Ehime to here. So the next ferry I can get is now in 4 hours. Great start. I'm in Beppu, but I've been before, so straight on the boat. Right, that 3-hour ferry was very quick because I just played video games the whole time. Never played City Skyline before, just got completely engrossed. Got off. This is really interesting scenery. And then the sea was beautiful behind me. So, won't be staying here long, just walking to the train station and then departing. It's still super nice to have seen. Just arrived in Matsuyama. I'm very tired. I would like to sleep. Right, the room is a little small, but that's to be expected. The desk doesn't look super functional, sadly. But this is a cheap room. The bath looks reasonable. And the view is of a big arena. First full day in Ehime now, so hotel seems fine other than the small desk. I'm not sure if it's a translation issue of this particular hotel, so peculiar, but as far as I could tell, they insisted that every day I leave between 10 and 3 to clean. It is a business hotel, it was on a Japanese only website, so I have come across this before, but I'm kind of just rolling with it because, well, it gives me an excuse to get about rather than just having a lie-in that maybe means I missed something. And also, if in a few days' time I'm planning to get up at like 7, probably need the training because my sleep schedule doesn't like getting up early. Anyway, let's enjoy Matsuyama. Matsuyama is known as having one of the best castles in Japan. Hopefully you can see it up there on the video. And I'm going to go and see today. Is it as good as the last one? Is it a museum inside? Is it genuine? Is it worth going to? After breakfast, and this seems like a pretty good place to have it with that kind of view. Got some pretty steep stairs here. So there's quite a lot of walking. I believe we're not quite at the top yet because there's another castle, but just from here there's quite a view. So here in central Matsuyama we're still a little bit away from the sea, but we can see a big old Ferris wheel. See in the background, mountains spreading into the mist in that direction, which I love, and greenery on the mountains over there, so. Oh, and I think that's the main castle building over there. Lovely spot. There's a good old castle with some museum bits integrated. I enjoyed that. So I've come out of the back exit or entrance, and there's nobody here, but there is another path down. No idea where it goes, but I do like exploring this kind of nature, other than my fear with bears. But I feel like in the middle of a city like this, there ain't gonna be none. So I'm just gonna enjoy wandering and seeing where it gets. Interesting that I've never seen before. There's a bunch of sandbags on the actual paths. I guess that's to flat it out to make it easier to walk. I'm not sure, but I just haven't seen it. I'm not sure what bird that is, but I've never seen it before. And I love birds, so that makes the journey worth coming just to see different things like that. One of the most well-known parts of Matsuyama is a little bit far away from the city centre, and that is Dodo. Well, this is Dodo Park. There's also a well-known onsen here, which I'm not going to go to because it's very warm. I don't like getting into onsens when it's warm. One of the temples on the 88 temple route across Shikoku, a shrine which I've been recommended, and Udon for lunch. And this beautiful park, which I'm not going to go through fully now, because I'm quite hungry. But on the way back, have a good little look. I'm not gonna lie, that pizza looks really good. Not gonna have it now, but I might come back. So the udon here, very cheap, very good. How would I walk up that? The sign at the start translates, according to Google, to say, for the sake of the gods in the heaven and the future, no dogs allowed. I noticed you could go in the back, so I thought let's have a look, see what we can see. It's a car park. I'd say the Ehime from this shrine is beautiful, but it's also unique, and then it's the first double-sided one I've seen. I have no idea what this is. I've just stumbled across just a massive dome, outstretched hands of marbles in the middle. This is a picturesque scene. What a funny little place. What is it? What is it? I've never seen a stamp box. So I walked past another tourist there. We had a little chat. It's nice. I recommended them some stuff up there, and they said if we go through this tunnel here, which is so easy to miss, you get straight to the temple I'm going to, apparently. So it's either good advice or this is how I die. Look at this, hear this. Jesus Christ. Well, in we go, I guess. Such an echo. Above us, what's this? I never expected to find this today. There's coins around all of this, guys. other than me, it's silent. This is eerie. Who's this big fella? Hello. Doesn't look like I've got very far. Down there it goes on a lot further. This is outside. I'm going to choose outside. And that was very cool. I'm very happy to be out of there as well. But that was still, I would never have found that. So talking to strangers can be nice. There's an ancient legend here that if you take one of the stones, you'll be blessed, children, and you return and write them. Then you write their names on the stone and return it here. So buying one of those stones is the last thing I'm going to do. I'm leaving. There's a cave here I know nothing about, which is pure cave, no light inside, do not take photos, and do not use light. Be quiet. So I guess maybe it's some kind of faith in that you walk through in the darkness. So that just made my, claustrophobia surface. I ain't, goodbye. Never seen anything like this made out of brick. How interesting. Well, at the very least, I can see why that's one of the 88. That was stunning. You did see those white statues, and I can just see them in the distance. Have a quick look at them before I head back to the main city. Quite a lot of these. This is the onsen. It's a beautiful building, not going in, but it is. And I've run into the same tourist I mentioned earlier 3 times now today. We're just going to all the same places. So I've made my way back to the park now. As you can see in my hand from the shot, one of the other specialties to have in this area apparently is this dango. So I'm going to try this online. So I've had dango before, but it feels almost like softer, more flowy. That's the word I want to use. Dango's never been my favourite, but that ain't bad. Also, last night, one of the other things that this place was famous for is oranges. I do like oranges. I had some orange like jelly juice last night that was really good. So might have a little bit more of that. I'm at the top of this parking doggo. Appears to be an observation deck. Probably not as impressive as the castle, but I'll have a look while I'm here. These shops are closed or not open at all or something, rather than just generic studio Ghibli, to be honest. Decided to go for a pizza because you never have enough of them. Wasn't the best one I've ever had, but the otoshi, like the thing you have to pay to sit down sometimes. Some kind of pastry thing. It reminded me, I haven't had pastry like in Japan, I think. It's pretty rare. Right, back in main Ehime, seen that lovely island. Next up, more Pokemon. As always, these Pokeloads take me to some really strange places with some really nice views. I'll tell you what, this doesn't look like the route you normally go down for a Pokemon manhole. Or maybe slightly led astray. Apparently I'm 4 minutes away. I don't buy it. I'm going to try the long way around to see if we can get there. Because at least the map looks a little bit more, well, real. You know what, just got a drink, but I've never seen a coolish vending machine. And that's kind of just what I need right now, so. After 4 million steps and a child's playground, go up even further. And as you can see, traditional Japanese castle right next to this Pokemon. Well, this is a little surprising. Well, this is definitely the strangest observation deck I've ever seen. But I mean, you have a choice of the Sea of Japan on one way, or the whole city the other side, so it's very well located. But it's a castle. So I did wonder why there was Surfetched here. Just a random like night Pokemon. I guess it makes sense when it's around this castle. So my final day is going to be quite a quiet one in Ehime, as I've come out to somewhere that's, got your ice field that's more in the middle of nowhere relatively. But then there's also, like just behind this building here, it's a big shopping mall that has the Pokemon store in. That's what I've come out to, because of course I have. It just feels like a bit of a strange place. It's one of the smallest, you can see why it's not a centre, it's just a store. I bought some packs, didn't think I bought them anywhere, but oh well. Come somewhere different, I like the excuse.